What's up, Shadow Mob? Kafros back at you another video. I'm gonna talk about the ways of the flesh, the ways of the body. What incorporates your body? As far we're gonna talk about femininity and masculinity. We're not talking about male and female necessarily, even though that's a big part of masculine and femininity. The more feminine a man is, eventually he will turn into a woman. Physically, the more masculine a woman is, the more she'll turn into a man. This is what we call, we're not going to talk about what we call it, but we're going to talk about what it is and how it works. Okay. When you are masculine, we're gonna talk to the masculine side for a second. No, whoever watching this on the feminine side not gonna agree with it because that's what they supposed to. That's what's happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they rebellious by nature, because they're not. But topics like these are kind of controversial when they hear it on the opposite side, because from their point of view, it's opposite side. Like, that's how it's supposed to. But for the most part, these days most femininity is teenagers, like teenage femininity. That's where they started their roots. I wouldn't per se more so from like ancient goddess time. I gotta get my hair done again. This one's kind of getting, I'm gonna leave it or something. So we're gonna start off with like femininity in modern times. These times branched off from the feminine teenager. Feminine teen. Based on the environment and what we gotta go through these days, that's the reason why that's something that helps with us. No matter the age, the understanding of self, the understanding of how things mature, how things grow, is based on the teenage understanding of self and understanding of the world. At a certain point, the mature female, the female that was supposed to be helping, we're gonna say the older or the elder or the mature ones, pretty much left us to figure things out for ourselves. Okay, to where a lot of our caps, a lot of our limits at the moment are at teenage level. Our gatekeepers pretty much said, fuck y'all gotta make it up. We don't want y'all to be like us. Okay, and pretty much left us to figure shit out. So we gotta figure it out, and based on what we know and what they taught us, whatever the fuck it is they taught you or taught us, that's where our cap is at. You know what I'm saying? That's our limit. Whatever they taught us before they left us with nothing else, that's our limit. So we gotta figure out what the hell to do to get to this limit. Then we gotta take that limit and branch off to where it's even more, to where femininity these days, I think maturity is money, following others. I'm saying it's a sense of submission, but the direction and the attachment, you know what I'm saying, it's aligned a little bit crooked. Femininity is not emotional at all. Okay, whoever's been telling y'all that femininity and like women are emotional creatures are a fucking lie. Okay, women and femininity are more mental. You know what I'm saying? Their whole life is based around some shit they can hurry up and think about. You know what I'm saying? They fast thinkers. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say, you know what I'm saying, boys is stupid, or masculine is stupid, because mentally they evolve faster. Their emotions don't got nothing to do with their mind. You know what I'm saying? The one thing you don't ever want to do is play with a woman's emotion, because her emotions will make her mind do fucked up things. I'm not gonna say her. I don't even like saying her, but the feminine aspect. I use her because that's what a lot of us know as femininity. Okay, so a feminine emotion is more like her, more like their child. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to play with a woman's child. A woman's emotions are her child. It's like a child you can't see. Like her feelings is a child she can't see, or she grows whatever she does to grow the feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's why sexually, the feminine aspect, you gotta do things for her mind to make her feel the type of way to grow that feeling, that sexual feeling, if you wanna be involved in that aspect. You know, to change a woman's life, you got the mental state, the mind. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow it to where whatever is currently, you have to give her the understanding that she is like at a teenage perspective about self, rather than overall, even though she knows for a fact that she can tap into any direction she want to go. But at the moment, because it's acceptable, it's what others is doing right now. And that's the reason why she's social. That's the reason why she does what she does, because she wants to be socialized. She wants to socialize. But as far as growth, there's a difference. Some people are socializing because they don't want to grow right now, and people stop socializing because they're worried about growth, right? Some mix it up, some put both together. It all works for who it works for. Right? You can't walk around telling your girl, or you know what I'm saying, or your feminine aspect. It could be a feminine person. It don't have to be a woman per se, but the feminine aspect, because the mind of the mind of a feminine is more than the flesh. It's more than the body. You know what I'm saying? It's more than the expression. It's more than the emotion. So you really can't tell who's feminine and who's not. You can't tell who's walking around in dresses. And plus, there's a lot of masculine women out here. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to tell that. She gonna have a dress on, hair done, everything. She's masculine. She'll probably tell you to your face that she's more masculine than you. So you can't really judge them based on, you know what I'm saying, that aspect. It's the mental state. The mindset pertaining to that. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I advise y'all masculine not to do is walk around telling your girl that she's childish. You know what I'm saying? That whatever the fuck she's doing is wrong, because it's right. It's because she either don't know what she's doing, because she chooses not to know what the fuck she's doing, because she has something to figure out. She's on a mission to learn something that you can't teach, or somebody else can't teach, or she got misdirected. You know what I'm saying, in a certain sense. But just know that road that she's on is to help her learn, and she knows that she will learn something from being over there. Alright? So sometimes you gotta let people fuck their life up, because when they fuck their life up, they're gonna bounce back. If they can. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna figure it out. So you can't walk around telling, and for the feminine aspect, you can't walk around telling your masculine, that they controlling or they abusive, because these are the ones that help guide, you know what I'm saying? They the ones on the side of the road that make sure you don't crash your fucking car. You may not see them all the time. You might not remember that they fucking there and got your fucking back, but when you stray too fucking far, they will put you ass back on track. Make sure you keep it moving, bro. So you can't judge them. You can only judge them when they knock you off your fucking track. They get in your way. So as far as the masculine, you know what I'm saying, when you see it's a problem, putting yourself in there, you gotta stay to the side, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a different approach rather than like a direct in your face, let me become like a roadblock. You know what I'm saying? When she's speeding, bro, it's cause she got somewhere to go, bro. Stop being a fucking roadblock. You gotta make sure you like one of them things on the side of the road or become a sign for her to see. You know what I'm saying? Just post up for a second somewhere in case she don't want you on her face all the time. But as the feminine, you gotta see the signs. You may not remember that the guardrails all the time, but you gotta watch for the signs. It's a lot of signs. A lot of these masculine got signs for you. They holding up fat ass signs. You just don't give a fuck. That's part of the teenage. That's a part of the teenage experience. Not giving a fuck, right? Because when you old enough, you see that everything got a sign for you. Turn left right there, one way. You know what I'm saying? Some things is one way. So why are you expecting for things to be reciprocated when there's only one way? You chose to go down the road that is one way. Can't ask for love from somebody that didn't want to give you love. It just happened. You loved them. I mean, sometimes it's crazy to say that, but sometimes you need to hear it. Some people haven't heard that. So not everybody got the same, they didn't leave the house at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Some people didn't leave from the same part of the house at the same time. Some people drove a different car, took a different path, you know what I'm saying? So the way you driving, the way you maneuver through your life may not be how somebody, you know what I'm saying? You got a minivan, somebody else driving full speed ahead on a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, a dirt bike or a fucking motorcycle or bicycle. You know what I'm saying? Some people take longer than others. Some people don't gotta worry about stupid shit. Some people gotta worry about stupid shit. Some people gotta keep their eyes focused and alert. They can't be chilling all the time. Some people, you know what I'm saying, that's the whole reason they jumped in a minivan on the bike, so they can look around, they can experience shit. Some people park the whip and, you know what I'm saying, get on the fucking bike, get on the bus. You can't judge nobody. You gotta pay attention to transitions, the way things go, how it flow. I'm using all these metaphors and things because I know the mind understands what the hell I'm talking about. My thing about it, my the little thing I have on there to hold it up. It does this when it's about to die. Give me a sec. I'm learning how to. Oh, it's working for me first. Yeah. I accidentally I pushed the stop button after I pushed the pause button, so here we are again. But for those of you that's out there that's been watching up to this point, man, the masculine, I'm not gonna say the fellas, but the masculine, you know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to control things indirectly. That's what the feminine energy needs. The feminine needs something that's indirect. You know what I'm saying? That's what the mind is. Something that portrays indirectly. I'm not gonna say subconsciously because you don't want to get in that deep. Because at the end of the day, nobody wants it that deep on the feminine side. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when you, especially when we don't know ourselves. You don't want to put yourself somewhere where you're not wanted subconsciously, because you don't know what you look like, what you doing on that side that deep. So you being rejected mentally, you got a lot of good things good for you, saying a lot of good things, because we don't know who we are. And the subconscious, you know what I'm saying, it get denied, it get rejected. So you wonder why you're a good dude, you know what I'm saying? But deep down inside, you're not a good dude. And that energy get picked up and it get rejected. Just get the fuck on somewhere. I mean, you feel like in this the way we converse, when we converse, you know what I'm saying? This is what you see yourself. This is the conscious. You're conscious of this right now, but in the inside, we're not conscious of it. And a lot of the feminine mind cares less about your physical, right? I mean, you may look good for the experience of a material world for the moment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of femininity likes material. They like experiencing the material world for the moment. It's basically like you walk around, you can pick up on things. A lot of you pick up, like you can touch something, and the life, the whole life flashes in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? Inside your head, you know what I'm saying? It's like a movie. When you touch it, it becomes like a movie to you. This is how femininity works. So they can touch you, they can feel you, they can rub on you, and it'll give them your life. It'll show them who you are. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really lie. You can't really lie. They gonna know. The fuck. They call that picking up on the truth, or whatever the fuck it is. Women's touch, intuition. Everybody got intuition. We have it differently as masculine. You know what I'm saying? Our intuition comes from like being able to like take on your life. You know what I'm saying? Like we can take on a woman's life. A woman can perceive our life. The feminine aspect can perceive our life. But we live a woman's life. You understand what we're saying? We live a woman's life. They can see our life. The feminine can see our life. The masculine takes on that life. We put ourselves in their shoes subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? So if a woman don't like you, it's because a woman in your life made you that way. So a woman is looking at other women, looking through you. And that's how femininity works. And for the masculine, we can see what, you know what I'm saying, what's been built, what's been mastered. Everything in our life has been made. Something make it. So we take on a woman's life. We see what has been made for you and what we can make for you. So a lot of masculine is built to destroy. So when we build, it's to build something that destroy. So as a masculine taking on a woman's life, it's because something in her life need to be fucking destroyed. It's something materialistic, it could be something emotional, it could be something mental. You know what I'm saying? Masculine is not in a physical form either. You know what I'm saying? Physical form is like, you know what I'm saying, a doorway or a path or a way. You know what I'm saying? So don't get caught up in the words. Because feminine is metaphysical and masculine is metaphysical. Metaphysic. Right? There's ways to enter different reality. You know what I'm saying? Different parts. So as far as the femininity, masculine people, masculine individuals, you gotta remember, femininity is more so our mother and our daughter's body, our daughters and our mother's body. Okay, so you love your daughter like you love your mother. You love your mother like you love your daughter, and you gonna have a happy life, man. You're not taking on your life. You know what I'm saying? That's not your life. That's her life. That's your woman's life. Your feminine life. Your femininity's life. She builds you. You build her life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a woman's world, man, but it's a man's spirit. It's a man's soul. It's a masculine energy. When I say world, it doesn't mean the material aspect, the material world. Anything you can place yourself into is a woman, bro. Is a woman's space. If women didn't exist, we would never have no home ever, anywhere. Subconsciously, mentally, spiritually, physically, materialistically, digitally, none of this shit would even be here, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? But without the masculine, the woman wouldn't have anything inside her space. It would be nothing. It'd be a floating space. It would be empty. It would be empty. uh, that's what I'm saying. Your mother is your daughter. Your mother is in your daughter's body. Your daughter's in your mother's body. You gotta love both of them like it's the same. Because when you look at your woman, you gotta look at it your mother. When you look at your mother, you gotta see your daughter. When you see your daughter, you gotta look at your fucking mother. When you look at your mother and your daughter, you see your woman. When you see your woman, you see both of them. So you gotta love your masculine like if she was your mother. Your mother, okay? You can't treat your mother like your woman. You can't treat your daughter like she your woman. But you can treat your woman like she your daughter and she's your mother. Okay? Your woman is that two aspects. The smallest version of the feminine entity, the femininity, and the most mature, the most high. You know what I'm saying? She's both in the same body. And it's the same except backwards for masculinity. Okay. When you look at your man, your masculine, you see the absence of your son. You see the absence of your father. This is how you get a man. A woman, you know for a fact you build a man. But these days, this modern time got y'all fucked up in your head. Because this is your teenage time period for y'all to grow. Y'all know it. And y'all embrace it. Y'all love it. But y'all fucking a lot of men up out here to where they have to be on the side. And they can't do shit for you. You want them to be like how your grandfather was to your grandmother, but you know what I'm saying? It's not how it was. Y'all not acting the same. Y'all not building the same. So y'all got to understand and embrace that too. All right, we all love you regardless. We wouldn't be here without you. But you wouldn't have shit for real if it wasn't for us. We're not gonna say man. We're not gonna say woman. We talking about masculine and female. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of masculine females, a lot of feminine dudes. It's wonderful, man. This is the time where this is the part where things get really wonderful, like even more wonderful, man. It gets we're on an adventure. Let's put it like that. This time in our world, it's not a time we supposed to be alone where we brag about independent. This is a time when you appreciate your masculine, you appreciate your feminine, you appreciate your entirety. You know what I'm saying? Y'all embrace each other. This dividing shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit is not working in this long run. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think you alone, you're never alone. You could never be alone. You try to be alone, it don't work. It can't work. It don't exist. When motherfuckers stay out your way, don't mean you alone. It's Kai Frost signing off. Like I always say, we don't own anything in this world, on this planet. Every circumstance and situation is temporary. We are more than what we think we are. We are more than what we say we are. We are more than what we feel and imagine we are. We're more than what anybody can ever imagine and perceive we could be.